honored to be standing here today in front of so many people that mean a lot to Maternal and Reproductive Health Collective. When I think back to when I started here, there's so many stories. My journey as a medical doctor, I've always felt that public health was the way to go. Community programs where within a few hours you can reach 200, 300, 500 people with the relevant information so that they can make informed health choices. And recently I had the privilege of joining this room, and since then I can't say it's been a whirlwind of activities and it's been a fantastic time. I recall watching one of the testimonial videos. There was Deborah, a 36-year-old housewife, who discovered she was pregnant with twins. She was scared, she didn't know what to do. And her husband had some menial job that didn't have much money. And then, boom, he gets in touch with a community health worker who introduces her to Mama Base. And the rest is history. She received support throughout her pregnancy up till delivery. I have 3 children, and for anyone here that has babies, you know what it's like. Sometimes you just feel when you're pregnant that everything is on your head. You don't even know how it is. Your hormones go haywire. But with MRH Collective, you have somebody that calls you throughout the pregnancy to find out how you're doing, find out if you've been to the clinic, find out why you haven't been, and sometimes you can reach out. You know, with the public health system, you can't always have the number of maybe a nurse in the health center, but you can have the number of a field worker from the MRH Collective calling you to find out exactly how you're doing and who can actually link you up with the OIC at the health center if there are complications or if there are issues at the PHC. So in essence, that is just one of the programs of MRH. MRH is a multifaceted organization. We have so many programs. We have research, advocacy, interventions, and everything is patient-centered. It's targeted at the vulnerable woman in the community. We're not targeting the elites. Not to say everybody needs healthcare, but we're targeting those who may not have the correct information in order to make the right choices. And we're linking them with the health system so that they can have quality health care. So MRH has a lot of programs. We have the intervention in the community. We also have research. We have several research programs in Lagos and in northern states in Nigeria. Presently, we have programs across 5 Nigerian states. We also engage in advocacy. We're working closely with the government, with the Primary Healthcare Board, the Ministry of Health, to ensure quality of healthcare. We have training programs and we develop comprehensive solutions to address barriers to quality healthcare. Lagos State is doing very well with healthcare, but sometimes when it comes to community care, we need someone to be a bit closer to them, and MRH is filling that gap. MRH has done a lot, but we couldn't have done it alone without our partners, like Shane said. We have different organizations we will partner with for our programs, and we also work with the relevant health authorities and development agencies. And I must say, it's been quite a journey. I'm so excited to be here today for the rebranding. Like we say, same vision, new look. So it's just the look. We're just changing the way we look. For what we do, who we are, who we are interested in, who we target is still the same. And we still have a vision to expand our reach to more states in Nigeria and to more people. And we can do that with every single person seated here. We enjoy you to join us on that journey. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Olajumoke Oke, the Chief Operating Officer at MRH Collective. We're an indigenous organization dedicated to transforming maternal and reproductive health in Nigeria. Every day, 225 Nigerian women lose their lives to complications in pregnancy or childbirth, deaths that are preventable with timely skilled care. At MRH Collective, we're committed to changing this narrative. We operate through 3 integrated arms: programs, research, and advocacy. We are currently implementing 2 community-based interventions: the Yaloju Initiative, which seeks to improve the uptake of skilled care for childbirth by women of reproductive age, and the Mama-based program, which utilizes the MILES approach to map, identify, link, educate, and support vulnerable pregnant women in low-income communities. In just 1 year, Mama-based linked close to 8,000 women to skilled care, achieving an 80% skilled childbirth rate and a 99.9% survival rate.
Mama-based muna godiya da dukkan abin da ta yi mana magani kyauta.
Thank you for Mama-based. Mama-based, they try for us.
Our vision is to reduce maternal mortality by 30% in Nigeria. Together, we can ensure every woman has the chance to thrive.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so very much for coming today. When I was told I was going to speak, I was like, this is not about me, it's about MRH, and so please keep it short. But I suppose I couldn't get away from it. Thank you so much for coming and for spending time to come here. I'm so grateful to see all these faces of people I know and people that obviously are affiliated with us in one way or the other. The children crying, you have to bear with us because that is what MRH is about. We're about babies, we're about mothers, and so you just have to take it and know that, you know, that's how we all came about in the first place. Thank you very much. Professor Duri is also here. You didn't introduce our professor of neonatology, pediatrics, and neonatology right here. Thank you for coming. So it's both a privilege and an honor to stand before you today at such a pivotal moment in the history of our organization. Today is not just another day in our journey. It's a celebration of progress, resilience, and most importantly, the future of maternal and reproductive health in Nigeria. As the founder of MRH Collective, I've witnessed firsthand the profound impact that accessible healthcare and the right support can have on mothers and families. Our mission has always been simple: to reduce maternal mortality and ensure that every woman, regardless of where she lives, regardless of how much she has or her circumstances, has access to the care she needs to survive and thrive during one of the most critical moments of her life, whether it's during childbirth or whether it's during her reproductive health journey. It's very, very important that every woman has that opportunity. When we first started this journey, and we actually birthed this organization as far back as 2007, so it's a very old organization. We knew that reducing maternal mortality in Nigeria would be no small task, but we also knew that with the right strategies, resources, and partnerships, we could make a lasting difference. I'm proud to share with you some of the remarkable strides that we've had, and Sheyi touched on them, and the video earlier on also touched on these. We've assisted 7,883 mothers. Let's just say 8,000. With life-saving prenatal care and safe childbirth services, achieving a survival rate of 99.9% for these women, and a live birth rate of almost 95% as well for these of their babies. Considering the fact that these figures are usually so much worse, I think that the Mama-based initiative in particular has really done a lot for pregnant women and their babies. We've trained almost 2,000, in total 1,962 health workers in respectful maternity care, ensuring that mothers receive compassionate and dignified care. We've impacted 9,260 people in 34 communities with health promoting information through community outreaches. We've covered the cost of emergency obstetric care for about 144 women, which is no small feat. And we've assisted in community research involving group antenatal care and birth companionship in Kano, Nasarawa, and Gombe states, involving over 3,000 women. We've done a whole lot more, but these are the ones that we have done over the past 1 to 2 years. They are a testament to the dedication of our incredible team. MRH staff, please stand up and take a bow. Thank you. And more importantly, the support of our partners as well. And most importantly, the strength of the community. Our partners include Lagos State Government, Sterling One Foundation, and a whole number of others that I'm not mentioning here. They will be spoken about later on. And most importantly, the strength of the communities we work alongside. Every life saved is a story of hope, of resilience, and of the power of collective action. But we know that the work is far from over. Nigeria still has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the world. It's just painful. It's just painful that this is still going on, but by God's grace, we're going to make it much better, and we won't rest, because it's not a sprint, unfortunately. It's something that collaboratively, collectively, and with partnership and with dedication, we're going to make happen. Now we're embracing a new chapter in our mission as we reveal a fresh identity and unveil our new logo and website. These updates reflect the growing scope of our work, our commitment to innovation, and our deep desire to connect with each and every one of you more effectively. Life is about change. We can't remain the same organization as we were almost 20 years ago. We have to change our ways. We have to change our look. But we also want to let you know that the new logo symbolizes not just a fresh look, but stronger commitment to our work, to our core values of respect, innovation, collaboration, and excellence. And it's a symbol of the journey that we're on together, one of hope, empowerment, and change. Similarly, the launch of our new website is not just a digital makeover. It's a tool designed to provide information, resources, and support in a way that's accessible and meaningful. Whether you're a healthcare professional, a policymaker, or a mother who also needs help, this platform will serve as a hub of education, advocacy, and community. We are committed to breaking down the barriers that prevent women from getting the care they deserve, and this website is one of the many ways we plan to do that. As we move forward, we're more determined than ever to reduce maternal mortality rates, not just in one region or one country, but globally. And we are going to let you know that in future, you will hear about us everywhere on this globe. Like I said earlier, we're not in this fight alone. Today, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible support we've received from all of you, our partners, our donors, government, our volunteers, and our team, and our board. I mustn't forget our board. When Sheyi was talking about them earlier on, he just mentioned their names. Ms. Miriam Aliko Mohammed and Ms. Temitayo Etomi. Red Wire is a great friend and partner to us. And we thank you all. We really thank you for being present all the time. Your belief in our mission and your unwavering dedication has been the backbone of this organization. Together, we've already accomplished so much, but there's still much more work to be done. This brand relaunch is a reflection of the transformation and our ongoing commitment. So as we unveil our website and logo today, I invite you to join us in this journey. Let's continue to push for policy changes, improve healthcare infrastructure, and ensure that every woman has the ability to give birth safely. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can save lives. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the work of MRH Collective, it's easy to reel out the numbers and the initiatives. But the very important part of our work, and actually makes us different from most organizations, is the attention we pay to treating people with dignity. And one of our core areas of work is respectful maternity care, meaning that we're not just interested in ensuring that women do not die in the process of trying to bring their loved ones, but we want to be sure as well that they are treated with dignity, regardless of their economic circumstances, while they are carrying the baby and while the baby is born as well. So to lend credence to that, our impact can be better seen through the lives and families of those that we touch. And for that reason, we are going to be seeing a video that does exactly that, that tells us the impact we're having on people. Because I can come here and reel out all these statistics, like I said, but there's nothing as good as hearing from the horse's mouth, like they say. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to see a video of the lives that we've touched, testimonies. Thank you.
My name is Banjo Kende. I met Mama Biz at Ibijoke Health Center. She's so amazing. She paid for my scan fees. I just go to the clinic just to collect the scan results. She has paid already before I got there. Anything that I need in that hospital, she's available for it. So for delivery, she has done everything just to deliver safely, and then even it's free. She has paid nothing to bring along unless your baby back, just to go there and deliver. And so I'd like to say a big thank you to Mama Biz. May God continue to bless them. They should not stop, because there are some people who say they need all these things, and it's help for this Nigeria. It's help. There are some people say if they didn't pray for the Mama Biz, their mind, even the baby, they pray for them. So may God continue to bless them. Fatima, I will. Mama Biz, the time I get pregnant, when Mama Biz see me for road, give me the paper for call. I reach there. They tell me, say, where they stay. I say, Abati. I reach the hospital. They check me. They give me tablets. They say every week, they come see my body. Then they give me drops. I they drink. I they see my body well. Time reach, I born. I dey happy. Mama Biz try for me with the scanning test, with the tablet where I take. They pay everything. There's free, and then dash my baby clothes. I dey for happy, and I make I call plenty people safe. They come. Thank you for Mama Biz.
Counterintuitive to clap because it's a video, but that's exactly what we should do. Please, let's clap better. All right, thank you. However, we are taking it up another notch in terms of lending credence to the work that we do. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce to you that we have 2 of our wonderful beneficiaries here that are coming to talk to us live about MRH. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome our 2 of our wonderful beneficiaries. Let's put our hands together for them, please.
My name is Amina Musa. I live at Ijeraba. I met Mama Biz at Community Central Mosque. Mama Biz help us pay our bills for antenatal, free tests, free blood tests, and they give us money, baby toys, and everything. We thank Mama Biz so much. I will appreciate.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together better for that. Thank you. What's your baby's name?
Ibrahim Musa.
Ibrahim Musa, fantastic. Good to meet you, Ibrahim.
Thank you.
All right, so please just tell us your name when you met Mama Biz. Ow,
My name is Mohammed Miriam. I met Mama Biz at Soraya Center. So Mama Biz do a lot for us. Free test, do scan is free. And they give us a lot of gifts around December. So I need to appreciate Mama Biz because Mama Biz do a lot for me. Mama Biz do a lot for me. When I need help, Mama Biz stand for me. And I really appreciate.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. My name is Mrs. Temitope Oladile. I'm from Ogun State. Got married to an Ekiti man. I met Mama Biz through one mommy called Mrs. Adeyeye. She's a street neighbor to me, and she introduced Mama Biz to me. And I don't like going to a general hospital because I heard the way they treated, but it was amazing. When I got there, the way we had been treated, attend to. It was so amazing. And secondly, I was so surprised they were being supported with our TFA, attending a clinic. I say, wow. That is one. Two, my last scan was paid through Mama Base. I say, wow. Being the first time I'm being benefiting from a public, I was so amazed. And the most amazing part of it is when I give birth around after 5 in the morning, that's a.m. Someone called me around after 8. Say, from Mama Base, I just want to know how you are doing, hope you are fine. Like, that means you guys are following up details. So it was amazing to me. I want to really appreciate Mama Base for following up, for your support. It was a real relief unto us. So thank you so much. Keep doing that. The Lord will keep increasing Amen. You in Jesus' name. Amen. And to our partners, we say a very big thank you. Thank you
very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Once again, so just as he said, thank you very much for, just laying the groundwork here. I just want to, for the benefit of those of us that are here that probably, would like to know a little bit more about MRH, we'll just do a little bit of question and answer, just to brushing up our knowledge about MRH, basically. So this is how it's going to go. If you know the answer, just, signify, and I'm going to randomly select somebody to supply that answer. But let's see how it goes. So in terms of our history, in what year was MRH Collective found? Who knows the answer? Okay, I can hear chorus answers. But I need one person. Okay. Oh, 2007. Thank you so much. A round of applause for her. MRH Collective was found in 2007. You can see we've actually come a long way. And it's actually been a very wonderful time of impacting lives. All right, thank you so much for that answer. Who can tell me the name of the founder of MRH? The full name. Yes. No, not you. Not you. Oh, great. Okay.
Professor Bosede Afolabi.
A round of applause for him. All right. I'll forgive you, though, because I know it's not the entire name. There's actually a middle name. Can anybody help us with that middle name? Not anybody from MRH, please. Maybe somebody outside MRH. Can anybody? Okay, somebody from MRH. Just help us. All right, Miss Fumi. Thank you so much. Prof, that's correct, right? All right, thank you. So the name of the founder of MRH Collective is Professor Bosede Bukola Afolabi. All right, based on the things that we've heard today, can somebody just describe a little bit what inspired the creation of MRH? And what was the problem that MRH set out to address? Can anybody just summarize that? So I'll take that again. What inspired the creation of MRH? What problem is MRH addressing, as it were?
It started like, yes, she's a clinician, but seeing the degree of maternal mortality in the country, she felt that need to step out a little from her comfort zone and go right to where the people reside, to start interventions that will impact lives directly, so as to reduce maternal mortality and even child mortality.
Please, just help me give her a round of applause again. That totally captures it. You know, MRH was founded in 2007, you know, with a vision to contribute to the reduction of maternal mortality in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, you know, basically. All right, what was the name of MRH Collective before today? Not you again. Somebody else, please. Before today, how do we call, or what do we, you know, address MRH Collective as? What was our former name? Okay. So what was MRH's name before today's relaunch? Mr. Femi. Who wants to try? Sorry.
Okay, it used to be Maternal and Reproductive Health Research Collective, which was MRHRC. Surprisingly, I've always called it MRHCH. I don't know why I could never get my synonyms, my alphabets right. So I always just used to, it's MRH now. Once I just say MRH, I leave out the remaining last two letters. But it used to be Maternal and Reproductive Health Research Collective.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's you know, a lot of persons usually find it a mouthful to say Maternal and Reproductive Health Research Collective before, and yes, your experience, Ma, it's actually a very common one. And you know, a lot of times you have to tell them, oh, it's actually Maternal and Reproductive Health Research Collective. You know, they add the research, but then you see people say Maternal and Reproductive Health Collective. But thankfully, we would still talk about that today. For the vision statement, I think an MRH staff would help us on this. MRH vision statement. Our vision statement.
We envision a world where all African women and girls have access to information, resources, and the highest quality of healthcare to enable them live healthy and prosperous lives.
All right, thank you so much, Toluwa. That sums it up. And I know that when we talk about our core values, right? Mr. Shei mentioned it earlier, and we sort of re-echoed it. Does anybody remember anything? I know he gave it an acronym, RICE, R-I-C-E. Does anybody remember any of those words? Anybody? Respect. Great, that's one. Somebody give me another. Integrity, okay. Collaboration and justice. And the last one, excellence. Great. So our core values are respect, integrity, collaboration and justice, and excellence. A round of applause for MRH Collective, please. So a very tricky one here now. Prof has mentioned this earlier. How many women have been registered under the Mama-based program since it started? Can anybody remember? Remember when she mentioned something about 99% and then talked about 95%? Do you remember the number? Oh, great. Doc, let's hear you.
Let me try. 7,883. Then she said,
great. Wonderful. All right. I think that's about how far we'll go with the question and answer for now. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm incredibly privileged to be here today, and I wanted to extend a particular shout out to our special guests of honor, the babies in our midst, the young men and young women who have kept the session very lively. So welcome to the distinguished, at least the ones who are still awake, because I see a few of them have slept off. And especially to their mothers, you know, to all our mothers who give us life, who are the reason why this organization exists. It's because of you that this organization is doing what it's doing. And I must also extend our appreciation to you for your patience, for working with us and supporting the programs of the organization as we try to extend our help to you. Please permit me to stand on existing protocols. Prof is my sister. I've known her pretty much all my life. And I remember when this journey began in 2007 or thereabouts, I started like a small seed that she planted, and she's very driven and she's been very passionate about it. And it's almost like, you know, when there's petrol and when there's a matchstick, and she ignites the two and makes sure that it's not just her that is catching fire, it's also you who's buying into her vision. And that's pretty much how she's ignited this fuse in every single one of us, including the members of the organization, who have done remarkably well so far. I must congratulate all the wonderful men and women of MRH. Well done. And Feinitolua, I'm very impressed with how you reeled off your values and your mission statement without reading anything. Well done. It shows that it's being infused in everything that you guys do. And I enjoy spending time with you. Your spirit, your energy is one of the things that keeps me coming back. And really, one of the reasons why we're so happy to work with the organization on its rebrand is because we see the immense potential that the organization has. So if you permit me, I'm going to combine. I didn't know I was supposed to speak on rebirth. I have no idea what that means in the context. I know what it means in the context of today, but I didn't prepare to speak on rebirth. Instead, I wanted to just take you through a very short 5-minute session on how we did what we did and why. And then that would lead up to unveiling the new brand. Yes, I'd like to welcome you to a new day for MRH. It's a new day because we're in the process of changing our identity. And one of the reasons why we decided to do that is that since the organization was formed in 2007, I think we did a rushed, like I said, Prof came with energy and passion and said, you guys are marketing people, quickly help us put together an identity. So we cobbled something up very quickly. And it was nice, and it worked at the time. But the organization has grown in leaps and bounds since then. It's pretty much transformed drastically over the last 5 years. And so it's important for us to honor where we're coming from, those early days of it being just Prof. Afolabi and Dr. Jumoke, who's a member of the board in the US, waking up every morning and thinking through how they were going to support this and just putting down the ideas that have led us to where we are today. MRH now, I think, employs more than 50 people full-time and hundreds more, part-time and on contract basis. And that's a really remarkable feat for an organization that started so small. So, in essence, we're today honoring our past, we're acknowledging where we are, and we're trying to shape a new course for our future. And like I said earlier, one of the reasons why this new identity is important is because we need something bigger to propel us to the next phase. We need a new identity. We need to gain relevance. Things are changing. I'm sure if you're watching what's happening in the US, you are afraid about the future of aid and funding for a lot of healthcare interventions. It means that we need to find new and different ways of remaining relevant so that we can find alternative means of funding our programs and keeping and sustaining our initiatives. So we need a new symbol that helps us drive the impact and that helps propel us to achieving our goals, and especially a visual identity that speaks to who we want to be in the near future. There's not like there's so much wrong with where we are, but we need something that also propels us to the global stage. And that's why we started with identifying that we needed to change. We had the conversation with Prof and her team. Then we began the research of what should really this new identity be. And then from there, we evolved a couple of concepts. We looked at some things that may work. We took it to the MRH team and did a few workshops with them, got their buy-in. Also did a bit of primary research, which means talking to the women who are beneficiaries of the program, had all that engagement, and then we sat back and then did a couple of design work. Highly iterative process, back and forth, until we arrived and landed at where we are, which is now a new identity, a simple, clearer message, and a framework for communicating the work that we do and our impact. A brand that is shaped around the purpose that we have as an organization, and a new commitment to a community-driven change.
And I must say this for some of our partners who are here. I hope that we understand, for Lagos State in particular, who have supported us. I think this organization is doing something pretty transformative in the sense that through programs like Mama Base that have tangibly shown the capacity to reduce the number of women who die, they are no different from the women who are sitting in this audience today. So imagine, God forbid, that the women who showed up today, a few of them couldn't make it because they died from causes that are preventable. And so that's what our partners, I saw the guys from Sterling One Foundation, I hope it's not lost on you the immense impact that you are making to literally save the lives of women like the ones who are sitting in this room. And on that note, I'd like to invite Professor Afolabi, I'd like to invite Dr. Bolanle and Dr. Oke to help us unveil what the new identity of the MRH Research Collective is. Thank you so much for listening. So we'll do a small countdown, I think, while the video is playing. And it would unveil. Please just pay attention to the screens because we're digital now. We don't use banners anymore, so it's all going to be on the screen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's the new identity. So that's the new identity of MRH Research Collective. Congratulations, Prof, doctors. Thank you for your hard work. We hope that you're pleased with the new futuristic look of the brand. And we hope that over the next few years, it helps us accomplish what we truly need to accomplish. Thank you so much for your time and effort. Prof just asked me to explain parts of the logo. Can you see the difference? Yes, you're right. Can you see the difference? Yes, exactly. That's it, fantastic. Come. You're Sterling Bank, Abby? Sterling One. Yeah, come. You'll be my co-facilitator on this journey. Because he understands it. You do. Good afternoon. How are you, bros? So ask the questions that you're asking and ask someone to answer. Okay. Can someone who's wearing an MRH t-shirt come? Come.
No,
please, can you put the old...
This is the whole MRH.
Can you put the new MRH logo on the screen, please?
Okay, so the question is, looking at the letters on the screen, can you see anything really significant beyond just the letters that you see? Is there anything that you see there that you think speaks to the core of why we're here? What MRH is?
I can see a lady in the R. You can see clearly that there is a woman there, and this is all about saving lives of women at childbirth.
This question is very important because the woman in the R will mean different things to different people. That is for those of us who have now seen it. I'm sure some of us didn't see it before now.
So I can see a woman in between the arrow, meaning that it's all about a woman, either a girl, child, to that adulthood. Thank you.
Someone is seeing something different, and is a man that is seeing something different. It's very important. I think we should hear him. Please.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm an artist and I'm seeing something different from the old logo and the new one. If you look at the old logo, I think it's lowercase. Why the new logo is upper cases. And normally in art, you define this as bold. This is more determined. The other one is just like, boya enshiri. Do you understand? Sorry, I'm using Yoruba. But I think this is bolder and is a bigger statement that you guys are ready. Thank you.
So it could as well mean elevated commitment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. Thank you. You are very correct, sir. Because we have elevated the conversation. And most importantly, we have put women at the heart of everything that we do. And that's why that woman is there. Young or old, we really, really are about saving the lives of these women. Because as women ourselves, there's nothing that brings us more joy than to see the vast majority of us contributing to our socioeconomic development as a country. And so we've put women at the heart of this, and we've made it, like my brother, the artist, said, you're so correct, sir. It's almost as if you were in the room when we did it. We needed to be more visible. We wanted to make a statement. And so the word mark is in all caps, symbolizing exactly that. So thank you so much for listening to us. And I hope you like it, and I hope you engage with it as well. Thank you.
All right, still one house. Childbirth should be a celebration of life. I believe that's what we're seeing right now on the MRH new website. And basically that's what it should be. Childbirth should not be a death sentence. It should be a celebration of life. And that's what this whole rebirth is all about. And these are the things that we're actually going to be, funneling all of our passion, all of our energy, our time, our resources into seeing come to fruition going forward, basically. It says here that together we can reduce maternal mortality by 5% within the coming year. So like someone rightly described the new logo, says it's bold. So we've come back. It's same vision, new look, but this time around we are bolder, basically. All right, just to digress a little bit, I'll ask a question at this point. From the audience, can anybody tell me, right, the organization's groundbreaking initiative, our groundbreaking program or initiative? Does anybody know the name of that particular program?
Yellow June.
That's correct. The Yaloju initiative. The Yaloju initiative basically informed, the start of Mama Base, and we have seen the numbers today. We've seen the progress that we've made so far, and it's not just because we are actually doing this. It's because of everybody that's actually seated here, and we would really, really like to appreciate all of us for supporting this vision.
You permit me to speak a little bit in Yoruba. I will mix everything with you. Mo kí gbogbo yín o, ẹ káàbọ̀, a dúpẹ́ púpọ̀. I greet all of you. And I'm very happy for those people. The organization, or I say the organizer of this, looking about women, rebirth, and very, very interesting. Since morning, I've been looking at this thing on plate and wood and she. I'm so happy about it. Not only to clap for me, but I want all of you to please clap for our professor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because when you see people, they think about so many people. We women, tabawa ni noyun, taba fe bimo, you will see how everybody will just be, be money, how can we do this? How can we do that? But before we bring the baby out now, we have seen so many people that they have already tell us, this is how we are going to do. You must come to the clinic. You must make sure you do this, you do that. Every time, when you do it, then you have a safe delivery. So I'm very happy to be here today. And I've already told my professor that anytime that you need me to go around everywhere so that you can be telling our people, oh, this is how you must do. I'm available for you people. So, my people, once again, I will say thank you very much. God bless you. It is well with you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mommy. Please, let's put our hands together again for Yahweh. Thank you, ma.
Thank you very much, C. It's such a pleasure to be here for this new day, this new dawn for Maternal and Reproductive Health Collective. So no more R in that. So of course, Professor Falabi, then, because I was like 2 years old when she taught me in medical school. Wow. Yes, now I'm 22. So it's such a pleasure to be here to mark this milestone in the life of something that started in 2007 and is still here and is still making impact. Of course, the kids are my constituency members. That's what I call them because they're my constituency. And without the obstetricians, we don't have any babies to take care of. And so it is with all the pleasure and all the delight that I can muster. And on behalf of course, these noisy people that are making all the noise there at the back, I would like to say a big congratulations to the entire team and wish you even more successes in the future and a more impactful existence to make sure that the African woman has that dignity that is the vision for the brand. And I was going to say that, everybody had given their opinion on, what was in the R, but if I want to be technical, you have to say that, so the R is the silhouette of a woman in profile. So a side view, yes, in profile. And if you notice, her head is slightly up, so she's not looking down, meaning that there's dignity in the existence of women in Nigeria. And quite frankly, one of the best predictors of outcome of survival of a child is survival of the mother. So without the mothers, then we do not have the children surviving. And child survival is what we do as pediatricians. So thank you very much, Prof. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and many congratulations.
MRH, I am very glad they now have that shortened version, MRH Collective, because it really was a mouthful. However, for us at the Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, we've always been involved with MRH Collective right from the beginning. From when they started the initial program, the Aloju, when they came to us, we've all worked together. And I can say that for an indigenous organization, we have a lot of partners we work with in the health sector. And most times you find out they come, it's just a particular project. Once that project rounds up, that's the end of it. You tend not to see the organization again. However, we must say that MRH Collective has been very consistent. From one program to the other, they've been there. As they have said, saving lives. That phrase, saving lives, I think is just a very good summary of exactly what it is that they have been doing. And you find out that even though the focus seems to be on women and children, there can be no child if there is no father to impregnate the mother. So ultimately, we are talking about the whole family. Yes, we do not impregnate ourselves. So ultimately, what they are doing is they are touching and saving lives, and thereby they are keeping the family intact. It might not seem like much, but for the mothers who have come out here to give testimonies, and for those of us who work with them behind the scenes, who understand the magnitude of what it is that they have done and invested into this, I will say a very big thank you, of course, to the founder, Professor Afolabi, but of course to each and every member, those who come in as consultants, those who are working with them full-time. They have really done a very great job. And again, on behalf of the Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, we will say a very big thank you. We look forward to a lot more collaborations. I know you have a lot of other things in the pipeline. And I know the research arm of things is still not over, even though it's not in the name anymore. So we look forward to so many future collaborations to ensure that, yes, our mothers, our children, and ultimately ourselves, that we all stay safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, let me stand on the existing protocols I've been established earlier. And I'll just take it off from where Dr. spoke now about the values that men bring on. It's interesting that I'm a man, I'm the one representing Stelly One Foundation here today, and then we're having conversations around maternal health. Yes, so we're happy being here. We're happy being a partner to MRH Collective. We're happy being a partner to MRH Collective because it's our pleasure to see that mothers do well, and not just that mothers do well, but to be sure that the whole family as a home front is doing well as well. So thank you so much for what you are doing, and then we remain committed to this partnership and we'll continue to do it together. Well done, and thank you.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, I would like to appreciate you for sitting down throughout. We all know how Lagos is, and a lot of people just say, oh, I'll pop in, I'll pop out. But I'm extremely grateful that everybody sat throughout. Please, can you give the person beside you a high five? No, not a round of applause. You need to appreciate the person right next to you. Thank you so much. Now, before we round up, you know, we really, with all due respect to the representative of the PHC board in the person of Dr. Tope Aleo Balogo, the representative of the Director of Family Health and Nutrition, ably represented by Dr. Kelvin, and our partner Sterling One, Professor Elizabeth Disu, our board members, and the Assistant DPRS, Dr. Ladia Abudu, who's championing the PHC digitization for Lagos State, and all the women and children here. So remember, I'm still on this long sentence of with due respect, because we have to identify the real MVPs in the room. So I would like everybody that is wearing an MRH t-shirt to come right out here, one by one. So first of all, you have met our Business Development Manager, Mr. Sheyi Ogunshola. Can everybody come out now?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Oyedeji Tokunbo Yetunde, Community Activity Officer, MRH Collective.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Uche Azubike. I am a research project coordinator at MRH Collective. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adejumoru Kayat. I'm a project officer, MRH Collective.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olagunju Olalekon, data manager for MRH.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chiamaka Uwalaka, advocacy manager, MRH Collective.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mrs. Adenekon, Community Maternal Reproductive Health Coordinator.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fumi Owosho, Senior Program Manager, Interventions.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Helen Asibo, the Research Accounting Manager of MRH.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aluko Fein Tolua, Research Project Coordinator at MRH Collective.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Tosin Laleye, Senior Program Manager for Research.
Good afternoon, everyone. Shegun Babatunde, Account Officer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Adeomi Babalola, Logistics.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Miriam Oladejo, Research Coordinator.
Good afternoon, everyone. Femi Otabola, IT and Admin Head.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ada. I'm the Office Assistant in MRH Collective.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oluwani Fisher-Ajayi. I'm the PR and Social Media Manager.
Okay, so she was busy doing something, but...
Good afternoon, everyone. Kemi Rufus, HR. Thank you.
So 7,883 women in 15 months, 34 communities in 2 years. Over 10,000 people attended those community outreaches. And this is the internal team. We're overseeing a team of over 300 field workers across 5 different states. So thank you, everyone. We couldn't have done anything without the people seated there and without the people standing here. Thank you. And when we say MRH, can we do the chant? Saving lives. So MRH. Saving lives. I'm not getting that energy. What's going on? Say like without MRH.
And I'm expecting the energy from some women there with their babies. MRH. Thank you. So let's take a bow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the final note, we would like to say a big thank you to every one of you again. We really do appreciate your coming, and we know that as we journey on at MRH, you will still be part of our journey. God bless you and keep you as you return to your places of work. Shine on. Thank you very much.
Rebrand, want to change our logo, and then we want to relaunch and website. So we brought people together to see what we're about to do and the other changes we are going to be bringing into the organization. You know, change is very important. Change is a necessity in life. It is a constant, and it's good that MRHR can evolve as life demands, as it is necessary. MRH Collective is an organization that the vision is focused on women. You know, Nigeria has one of the worst maternal mortality statistics in Nigeria, and our founder is a profound obstetrician and gynecologist. So she has a passion for improving the lives of women, and that's one of the reasons why MRHR exists. Yes, so in order to continue with her vision, which has been in existence for over 18 years now, we need to keep on making changes and adjusting to what is expected to be able to meet up with improving the lives of women and girls in Nigeria and Africa at large.
The mission of this organization is essentially to save lives of women, right from when they're young into adolescence, when they're pregnant and when they're older, because we have a very high maternal mortality. In fact, we have the highest maternal mortality rate in the world. Nigeria accounts for close to 30% of all maternal deaths in the world, and we see this as completely unacceptable. And we also appreciate that all hands must be on deck to address this problem. So that is essentially our vision as a foundation, not only to save lives of mothers during childbirth and delivery, but to ensure that they get respectful maternal care. That is care that ensures that they maintain their dignity, both for themselves and their newborn babies. One important thing that we do is to identify women that are vulnerable in communities. So we go to communities like slum communities, places where they don't have a lot of resources. We identify these pregnant women in these communities, and we link them to primary health care centers where they can get orthodox health care. Thereby, they will not be at risk of receiving care from these quacks that you're talking about. And when they get that linkage to proper care, we follow them up to ensure that they continue to attend antenatal care and also deliver in these facilities by continually engaging with them, calling them, attending to their needs, including providing some of the tests that they need and medication that they need free of charge, so that that way they are incentivized to go to primary health care centers to get care. And these primary health care centers are usually the ones that are closest to where they live. So those are some of the strategies that we use to ensure that women get the right quality of care. We also train the healthcare providers to provide this respectful maternal care, and then also we strengthen their ability to provide essential obstetric care for these women.
So the reason for today's event is to rebrand our organization, which has been on for almost 20 years now. But we decided that it's time to move with the times, have a different look, and also have a different website that a lot of our partners and beneficiaries and funders can benefit from and interact with. So that's what the purpose of today is, to rebrand, to have a new look that goes more with the current times, and also have a better website that is more interactive for our partners, beneficiaries, and funders to be able to work with you. So basically, the whole mission of MRH Collective has always been about improving the reproductive health of women, and pregnant women as well as women in their reproductive age. And over the last few years, we have been very, very particular about targeting pregnant women in urban slum areas, women that can't normally afford their full antenatal care and their delivery care. And over the past 15 months, we've actually managed to register 7,883 pregnant women and link them to healthcare, help them with some of their delivery and childcare costs and pregnancy costs, and also ensure that they deliver safely. And in this mission, out of those women, 99.9% of them survived their pregnancies, and close to 95% of them had normal live births, which is much, much higher than all the usual figures that we have of such deliveries and pregnancies. So what we've been doing is partnering with people in the community. As you can imagine, because people that look after pregnant women are getting fewer and fewer, everybody is leaving, the numbers available are fewer of people to look after pregnant women. Apart from that, a lot of pregnant women feel that it will be difficult for them to get to the hospital because of the care or the funds it takes to get looked after there. So we are correcting those notions by linking them to the proper health care, and then also trying to get the people who are not really fully skilled healthcare workers on our side, trying to ensure that they know that they should refer pregnant women to proper health centers, especially when they know that they can't have a normal natural delivery.